Okay, in this period of instruction, we're going to go over the bread and butter of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is the guard. It's also one of the most misunderstood positions as well, because a lot of people who don't understand the art, they see that there's one guy on top, there's one guy on bottom, and they automatically assume that the guy on bottom is losing the altercation, but that couldn't be further from the truth with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we're going to go over the basic position and explain why it is superior than being under someone's mount position, and we'll go over the differences. So I have Kevin here to go over the position again. So mount or guard. The guard is, yes, he's on top, but I have my opponent in between my legs, which allows me to really dictate his balance and dictate what happens, okay? Because as we mentioned in the past, it's always important to have a good base, a good balance. And the fact that he's in between my legs and I could use my legs to upset his balance, that really puts me in a position of control, okay? And all my options, again, if he tries to throw a punch, what I could do, I could offset the timing. As he goes to punch, I could just bring him in and I could set him for a variety of submission holds, one being a choke, where if I hold it long enough, he goes to sleep. Another one can be, I have my own strikes available to me. He tries to strike, I bring him in, pow, elbow on the way in. I break him down. I have an arm bar right there. I have a triangle choke right there. That'll choke someone out, put him to sleep. I have shoulder locks right there. I have elbow locks. And I could always reverse my opponent and get a top position if the situation presents itself. But that's an example of the type of control that someone has from the bottom position in the guard. As far as defense too, if the opponent on top of me starts throwing punches like I mentioned, I can offset the balance, but I can also create the distance and really just break him down, maintain my guard, and then set him up for any one of those various submissions. All right, but right here, this is another phase of the guard. I keep him pinned. I take away all relevant power. All right, he wouldn't have the power to finish the fight and throw down those very powerful punches. So this is the guard position. This is what makes it so different than just being mounted from the top. I have a lot of control and stability from this position. This is the mount, or the guard.